Hi, how are you? My name is Marco Fallas. I'm a natural tour guide for Costa Rica Sun Tours since 1991. And today is a special day because I'm going to invite you to go to my house and have a great cup of coffee, what we call café chorreado. But before we go to my house, I want to show you from where exactly that chorreado ground coffee is coming from. We're in the coffee plantation. There's just a coffee tree, and luckily, it's blooming at this time of the year. Where we have the nice aroma smell, which is like kind of jasmine and little sweeter because this is pollinated made by this. And what's important is in 5 months from now, we're gonna have all the people picking them up and then bringing them up to the coffee mill process plant. At the coffee mill, we're going to dry them up with the natural sunlight, and later on, we're going to roast it, and we're gonna get the ground coffee. When we get the ground coffee, that's when we're gonna make it what we call chorreado. And that's why I'm going to invite you to go to my house where I'm gonna show you how to make the best organic chorreado coffee in Latin America. Thank you so much. I will see you in a couple minutes. Hi, welcome back. Remember I told you I gotta invite you to my house to really make show us how to make the good Costa Rican cafe chorreadito, the dripping coffee. Well, first of all, welcome. This is my place. I live in the place which is almost close to 3,000, I would say 400 feet elevation, which is called Axarray. And nearby, that's where we're surrounded by so many famous organic coffee plantations. Many of these coffee plantations are so well known to grow the best coffee in the country. That's the reason why I have my good ground cup of coffee here. This is this kind of coffee. This is what we call medium roast. I like the good medium roast coffee because I gotta be able to get some of the, I would say, good aroma, texture, and body of the ground coffee, which is very important for us. Remember, Costa Ricans, we are so well known as a good coffee drinkers. That's why we like the best, and we do have the best here. And the best way to make the chorreadito coffee, we're gonna need to have this bolsa de chorrear. This bolsa, it's approximately like 2 years old, believe it or not. We've been dripping coffee every single day, twice per day, and then what we do is, it's easy. We're going to boil the water, okay? And then we're going to add, depends how many cups of coffee you want to have during that special time. But for me, I want to have like 4 cups of this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add una, dos, tres, cuatro cucharaditas. Cucharaditas, they're like a medium size as a tablespoon speaking, for like great good coffee, okay? I like these size spoons because I'm gonna get my good light coffee, not too strong, but with a good amount of caffeine. And later on, we're gonna do it is we're going to add the boiling water. The boiling water temperature is close to, I would say, 87, 90 degrees Fahrenheit temperature. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pour this very slowly. Why very slowly? Because I don't want to burn off the ground coffee, and also I want to give this like moisturizing the coffee skin. Let's call it like that, okay? That means we're gonna make sure that water goes well into the ground coffee, and then with this little extra spoon, what I'm doing now is removing a little bit. In this way, I gotta be able to get the ground coffee, which is on the bottom of the café or bolsa de chorrear, to the top. And then this way, you're gonna be able to get the aroma, the body, and the texture of the coffee. This is very important and careful because the cafetera, which I'm holding up with the water right now, is gonna be super warm, okay? And after just pouring all the water, what I'm doing is slowly. What I'm doing slowly, but remember, this is ground coffee. This coffee is coming from the middle elevation. What is so good about the coffee is this is shade grow coffee. That means the bean has a lot of sugar in it. When they have sugar in it, what we do is we do the sun dry. When we do the sun dry, is all the kind of sugar which is to be on the red shell of the beans goes into the beans, and that's why it's gonna give you a good sweet aroma. Looks like I'm almost done with pouring the water into the chorreador, okay? As soon we have the cafecito ready, okay? I normally give a couple extra more seconds to make sure this gray water already been sucking into the ground coffee, and then I'm going to lift up the bolsa de chorrear, and then you're gonna see the nice medium-sized color what will be dripping inside the cup. Okay, means our cafecito is ready. Why our cafecito is ready? Because when we have our cafecito ready, that's when you're gonna call your neighbors, that's when you're gonna call your friends, you're gonna call your family, and you're gonna start talking about how beautiful is Costa Rica, how nice our neighbors are with the Costa Rican people. I'm talking like Nicaraguans, Panamanian people, and many of them, they're jealous of us because they say we have one of the best coffee right now in the world, and we're very, very proud of that. Typically, when oh my God, this tastes so good and smells so good. When we have a cafecito, we do in aluminum cups. Why we do like this? Because many years ago, remember, before we start talking about global warming, temperature is to be cooler than it's to be nowadays. To warm ourselves, what we do is to grab the aluminum cups like this, and that's how we're keeping our bodies warm, okay? And then what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna show you my typical bakery, which is we have so many good bakeries close by. This is kind of pastry what we eat or we normally get together with the cafecito. These are called rosquillas and they're so good. You have to try them, okay? From the rosquillas, let me give a little bite. Okay, it's a good combination. After the rosquillas, we have this kind of cake. What you can see has a little bit of kind of guava jelly inside, and this is what we call gatos. That's very typical in some of the local panaderias, bakeries, okay? And then also we have this other good kind of bread, which is kind of reddish color with yellowish. But some people, they call it quesadillas, which they're not like the typical quesadillas what you have in the United States or other countries around the world, but they are kind of a little bit sweeter. That's the reason why we add no sugar into the coffee, because things we're gonna have with the coffee, they're a little bit sweeter. But let me tell you a secret. We always like to enjoy this with a tortilla, but one of the best, what I really like the most, it's when someone is gonna give you a Christmas tamales. This kind of tamales is typical during Christmas season, but we make it all year round. This typical comes in the banana leaf. We wrap them up like it'll be like this, okay? That's how we wrap them. We boil it, and then inside we add rice, we add corn, we add sweet pepper, we add sometimes carrots, and also a little bit of cilantro. And then you can make it with pork, you can make it with chicken if you want it, also with mashed black beans. In few words, means it could be vegan also, and the best, gluten-free. Oh my God, this is a great gift, you know, what we got from all these Christmas tamales. And then what we're gonna do is, with my fork, I'm gonna get a little piece of this. I will say, bon appetit. Thank you so much for really taking your beautiful time to see this great kind of little video of what is Costa Rican cafecito chorreado. Now I'm gonna take my time to enjoy my tamal with my cafecito chorreado. Thank you so much and have a great time. Delicioso, delicioso.